Good morning, everyone. It is time for First Alert Weather Extra. I hope you're having a great start to your day. I'm First Alert Meteorologist Jill Gilardi here. All right, let's talk weather, shall we? So, today is the last scorcher. We will be tracking some isolated storms this afternoon, a First Alert Weather Day because of the dangerous heat level. And as we take a look at tomorrow, though, the First Alert Weather Day shifts to a heavier rain and a potential flooding threat. So, we're going to have a front approaching today, kind of stalling out tomorrow, slow to exit on Friday, but out of here by the weekend, and it's going to be absolutely fantastic. So today's the last really hot day. Some areas where it's going to be a major heat risk. We have a heat advisory either way in effect across the entire state. Heat index, how it feels, mid to upper 90s to 100 plus. Yeah, there's that risk for heat-related illnesses if you're not taking the necessary precautions. Also, an air quality alert once again today along the immediate shoreline from 11 a to 11 p. This is due to ground level ozone. That is unhealthy air for those with any respiratory issues. So it's all about the feel today, and it's going to be getting, again, some places above 100, maybe as high as 105, maybe locally higher, not out of the question. And we're going to be tracking it feeling pretty hot once we get past 10 o'clock. So knock out those outdoor activities because you see even at 7, oh, it's like still feeling the 90s. We will see a few more clouds today, and there is that chance for a passing shower storm. All right, so all we have to do is reach 90 today, and it will be our third heat wave of the year. We're forecasting 96. We got up to 96 yesterday. That tied a record high set back in 1933, not only in the Hartford area, but also in Bridgeport, tying the record set back in 2002 for Bridgeport. Temperature trend as we look forward to Monday. So we are going to be, I guess you can call it the nice category tomorrow. Friday, Saturday, it gets a little warmer, probably back to normal. Sunday, maybe a little toastier, but still nice going into Monday. It's all about the dew point, though, too. That really is the factor when you combine it with how high it gets for a temperature. So tomorrow's still a pretty muggy day, even though the temperature is going to be way lower. And then, as you can see, it keeps going down the dew point, so we're back to gradually pleasant, increasing, better feel as we get into the weekend. And then even Monday, when it heats up, it's not going to be humid. So here's a look at the heat index trend. Yep, barely, bloop. Yeah, not much going into Monday. So we're after today going to be enjoying the weather so much better outside, especially the feel. We got to get through this front, though. The front's going to be slowly arriving, and as it moves through, it could kick off an isolated shower storm today. We start off mostly dry tomorrow, but as you can see, things kind of ramp up along that stalled boundary. Low pressure travels along it, so damp at times tomorrow. And then the showers and the clouds will slowly exit on Friday. Severe threat today, it's low, but it is not zero. And we're talking about an isolated strong wind or hail producer being a possibility. Excessive rainfall, it's a possibility with any one of those slow-moving thunderstorms that develop. So we'll be monitoring for any, urban poor drainage flooding that could develop. As we take a look at First Alert Futurecast closer, you can see that there's some development. Again, don't focus necessarily exactly where you see it, just pay attention more towards the kind of coverage. So isolated in nature, then it's done with. Tomorrow we start seeing more clouds and showers developing, and then pockets of heavy rainfall at times off and on through tomorrow night. Then the front will drop a little bit farther southward. We're still on the edge of the clouds and showers Friday morning, and improvement slowly throughout the day, but certainly not a soaker by any means Friday, and it's going to be feeling a lot better. Excessive rain outlook tomorrow. We're up at a level 2 out of 4, and speaking of 2 to 4, that's how high the rainfall could be on a localized level. So we'll be monitoring for that flooding concern. We could use the rain, especially the southwestern part of the state. I don't know about you, but I don't think the grass is made for this kind of heat up here, and so a lot of lawns are just fried. So while, we're not seeing abnormally dry conditions across the state, some of our native grass and plants are like, I don't like this heat. So we're watering, right? And especially our potted plants, they get sapped real fast. I mean, you can water in the morning and then in the afternoon they look pathetic. So I've had to revive so many of them lately. the 6 to 10 day precipitation outlook is looking, equal chances. No strong signal in any direction. Kind of same as 8 to 14 days out. And in terms of our almanac, here's what's normal: 64 for a low, 85 for a high. No big trend in either direction until we get to 8 to 14 days, trending above average. So your first alert 7-day forecast showing 2 more first alert weather days, and we catch a nice break from the weather. Friday's transition day, so much more cooler. At night, open window weather returns, and we don't have to blast the AC going forward. Friday is going to be the coolest day of the next 7. And there, look at those shoreline temperatures. Quite a significant drop from today going forward. All right, that's your latest First Alert Weather Extra. We'll have another update coming up at 9:30 tonight. Stay cool, stay hydrated.